saw a video, the ongoing Terava's campaign. Like this is his first campaign that he did. It's like 280 something episodes, so it's a long one. But and he's already gotten, I'm like 137 episodes in, and he'd already gotten, I guess, most of the top tier weapons. So I'm not sure what he was doing the rest of the campaign. But there was an episode where he was going up a supply train, I think, and he, right off the bat, he found a pod of 8 advent, and he was setting them up for saturation fire. And the guy who did the saturation fire, I think there was another group that was on Overwatch. I think his sniper had Overwatch and has what's the Overwatch where every time you hit you get another shot.
Serial.
Guardian.
Serial's the one that refunds an action point.
That's not Overwatch, though.
No, this is a XCOM ability, so it wasn't a sniper ability, but it was that one that I think we gave.
Well, rapid reaction gives you up to 3. Guardian is one that you're not guaranteed one, but it can be 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or.
I think it was rapid. I think it was rapid reaction, but he killed on with the saturation fire. He killed 7 out of the 8 outright. And I think I totaled up the damage. There was only one he didn't crit, and I think it was 190 points of damage with the one guy's saturation fire. It's like, wow. I mean, he even did the same thing. It was like, wow. And then the next guy, the survivor got killed with the first shot of saturation.
There is an ability that I want to say it's like a shinobi ability that they never take, but it's one that, when you're concealed, you get like a huge bonus to aim.
Oh, Shadow Strike. Yeah, Shadow
Strike. Like if you have that, and you open up with something, like a big AoE attack, you're gonna hit everything and crit them, and it could be a lot of carnage.
Yeah,
it's just very situational, and it's I believe it's like a base shinobi ability. It's just when's a shinobi really gonna use that?
Yeah, because they don't necessarily, especially I think it's just that very first attack. So if you have like serial fire or chain fire or something, is it that first bullet or is it all 3? Or and since it's only while you're concealed, it's like a one-shot type thing.
Well, but it's just like if you have something like rapid reaction, I think all those shots are considered from concealment if you started to conceal.
Right.
I don't know though, but I mean, I would think so.
If you're a what are those guys who can reconceal all the time? Reaper. If you're a Reaper, then that might be pretty nice because you could reconceal and strike out of the shadows all the time.
Well, I mean, that's like the trench gun. Like if you had that with Shadow Strike, that would be very helpful because you'd be guaranteed to hit and you'd be guaranteed to crit. And it's not a huge cone or anything, but if you could get a group in there,
the saturation fire.
Saturation fire is kind of the same thing. I mean, it's very similar.
It had pretty long range. I mean, probably not. I mean, I've seen, especially in this campaign that I've been watching, kill zone is not reliable. I mean, sometimes it does a good job, and sometimes you're like, did I click, kill zone? Because nothing comes out of it. I'm at over 50-something% loaded. So
yeah, I mean, I think that's something I had read was there's kind of the base Overwatch rules, and then there's like a variation, and the variation exists because some of the reaction fire rules are kind of like, why didn't I shoot then?
Right.
Or
and there could also have been a change from, like I said, this was done over 2 years ago, so there could have been some changes.
I know in my covert infiltration campaign, there is one of the classes called Marine, and it's kind of like the infantry class where they can shoot twice.
Right.
And one of the abilities they have is, um, oh man, I forgot what it's called, but basically, yeah, you can set the percentage level that they'll take reaction shots, and it
Oh,
could be
oh, I see.
0, 33, or
Right.
66%. And
Oh, okay.
so that way it's like they're set for Overwatch,
Only
but
take a
I'm
good
not going
shot.
to take the shot unless it's this. Yeah.
Right.
Right. I mean, there's a PCS chip for that. It's just that would you really
How
want
does it
that
work?
PCS chip? Well, would you? Wait, no. You can
Yeah.
get different ones. You can get one
Yeah.
that'll set it like a 75%, one that'll set it 50 or whatever.
It's
But
like
just
fire control or something like that.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's just if you have that, then you don't have something else. So would you
Right.
really
Yeah. It's
Right.
like I'd much
want that?
rather have a different combat sim than that. Yeah.
Well, the other thing that I watched, which was pretty awesome, like when you see combinations and how they work, and I guess it can also be the settings too. But he had, I think it was just a group of 5, and he had 2 assaults, and they both had close encounters, and they did an excellent job. I'm trying to think of what else was in that group, but they just did an excellent job of moving up and slaughtering everything. I mean, it was like, when they had their close encounters, it was boom, dead. And then when they had to, it was run and gun, boom, dead. I mean, it
Hmm.
was, 2 people doing that, um, pretty darn scary because, like I said, it was just an opportunity of, hey, we're close quarters combat. Each of them could take care of 2 people. And if it was a matter of, we got to go get those guys around the corner, that was possible too. In fact, they slaughtered the warlock in not even a turn just because of being able to do that. I think they came up and that, of course, that was also one of the big differences. The chosen at that time you could crit, so yeah,
Hmm.
that's pretty much what was going on. But much different than our last campaign where you couldn't crit them, and but same thing with. I mean, back. Well, I guess it depends on what level you're playing at, but I mean, chosen were like at 90 something hit points with 6, 7 armor, so
Yeah.
still takes a while to kill.
It's
I mean,
80,
amazing. They've
80.
got a bunch of different. I mean, there's so many mods you can have, but one of the other mods I liked with covert infiltration was they called it a fix for the chosen hunter that
Uh-huh.
I don't know if so like when it would do its tracking shot, you've got all
Oh,
those icons that show like, hey, you got to get out of their kill zone, basically, right?
right.
But
Yeah.
they changed it so it was called, I think the mod's called "Don't Move a Muscle," and the way it works is so if the tracking shot is on you, if you move, he's going to shoot you. So basically, whoever is there is kind of locked in place for that turn. They're like, can't move. you know?
Well,
So
yeah, that's
even if they
scary.
have, what was it, Shadow Step or something that doesn't normally
Right.
trigger a reaction fire, nope, it would trigger the
Yeah.
Chosen. So I was like,
Well,
that
that
was
was one of the
fun. That was
interesting
neat. It made the
things.
hunter a little more threatening.
Yeah, that was one of the scary things is to see like what you're used to being. There we go. 100% for running whatever is like no, it's not always 100% depending on how good the other guy's aim is.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. I
it's
like
like
that too. What was it? Lightning reflexes, where it was like
yeah,
it's minus 100 to their
right
aim.
on your
But like you
first.
said, it's
Yeah,
like if they've got 140 aim, they still got a chance. So,
that's right. And every once in a while you're gonna go like, what? I didn't
mm,
count on
I
I mean,
like
that.
that's
that
where
too.
that
That was cool.
that fire control ability is nice. It's just it'd
Mhm.
be nice if it was something you could, set independent of like a PCS chip.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's that Marine uh class that I had in my last campaign was
Yeah.
it did. It wasn't a chip that it was just a skill they had. Yeah.
Right. Because there'll be times when you're like, if you've got a shot, take it. Why not? The other times, there are going to be many opportunities, to shoot. Don't
Hmm.
shoot at
Well,
that guy with lightning reflexes. Shoot at somebody else.
exactly. Exactly. That's the kind of thing where like here you can tell who's gonna move first versus crap. I've got a whole bunch of things that I don't want to do that because it's not going to be worth it. And in that case, I guess it's just a crapshoot as to do you commit to Overwatch or not.
Right.
So we're gonna do a revolution.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
either that or one of the crypts.
I'd rather do whatever's easiest, and right now I don't know if the crypts are harder or easier.
well, I imagine they're similar.
Well, I mean, I that last mission was pretty well. I guess maybe it broke well for us, except for I mean, the opening encounter did not break well, but the second encounter was
Right,
kind of
the fact that the little vermlings all looted was good for us.
yeah, because if they had been attacking, yikes. Although, like I said, well, and I'm not sure how, like I said, how lucky that was that Glenn's attack just slaughtered a whole bunch of them. But anyway,
It could have been an empowering talisman. That could have been what I saw, and I just saw power or something.
I just want
Right.
to check one
Yeah, I don't remember now. But yeah, I mean, if you want to spend any gold, you want to look at your deck, and then if you want to, decide which one we want to do.
I think I'm good with my deck. I looked at it before we ended last session, so I think I'm good there. I'm holding on to my money just in case.
Oh, you guys got the major power potions, or maybe I did too. I think I did too. Wasn't there a potion that increased, or something that increased your initiative?
Yeah, speed potion.
Well, there was an item. It wasn't a potion. I forget
Yeah,
which
because
one
I
it
don't.
was.
It's the
Oh,
boots
it's
of
the
speed.
boots of speed. Ah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. At the beginning of a round, after all ability cards have been revealed, increase or decrease your leading initiative. Oh, yeah. I wish that was something else besides boots, because I really need my boots of riding. But yeah, if there was a potion like that, I would strongly consider it. Okay.
So
I'm ready.
we've got Gloomhaven Square A and Square B. Is that what we're pretty much considering then?
I think that's fine. We're in Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Well,
preference for one of those?
well, one is going one way and one's going the other way.
Yep.
Overthrow the military or kill Jextera. Um, let's see. If we're overthrowing the military, we're going against the captain of the guard, who's big dude. Bunch of archers. That's no fun. And city guards with innate shields.
Yeah, the movement on the city archers and city guards is pretty small. The attacks don't seem to be too bad, but they do have a lot of health.
Yeah, they do.
And then
the range of the city archers is pretty good too.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's really, so all the scenarios should be scaled for our level and stuff.
Yeah, but it's also a matter of our abilities. Like, we could have the right combination of characters and equipment to go after archers, or that could be a weakness because we're so slow. But no, I'm up for whatever, whichever you decide. I'll maybe take a second look at my cards, but I think both of you wanted to overthrow the military, so
yeah,
that's
was my vote.
what I lean towards. Yeah.
Okay, I'm up for that. Let's see if there's anything.
I'll take one last look at my cards just in case.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I do have for my equipment. I do have that curious gear, which is the one during your turn disarm all traps within range 2. So I'll be taking that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much people find traps in the city.
Well, archers can lay traps. That's one reason.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just be curious how your battle axe and heater shield do.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah. The other thing I considered instead of the gear picking up another potion, and one of the things I considered was the one that can put an element up.
The mana and potion. Yeah.
Because then I could do that since I usually go early in the initiative, and then you guys could use it, that same turn.
True. I did check my cards to make sure I had a mixture of cards that create the earth element as well as use it. So I'm not like I only have one card that creates it, but 4 that use it, because that would be kind of a waste for me. Yeah. But I think I'm ready. I think I'm good to go.
I think so too. The only thing that my current set of cards lacks is the initiative side. But
Yeah,
considering
but
who we're
knowing
going
that
up
we
against,
just work towards it,
yeah.
It's like,
I mean, okay. I think I'm ready.
All right. So
So-
Gloomhaven Square A. Give Jexera and the merchants control of Gloomhaven by destroying its military.
We're gonna open up something that we're not expecting, I bet. But
Right. Yeah, you know that the captain of the guard is going to have some special ability. He's not just going to be a move 2 attack 4 guy. He's going to have something.
Right.
But that's our objective: is kill the captain of the guard.
Yep.
All right. Let's give it a shot then.
Let's do it.
so that's the
Yeah.
only. We don't have to kill anybody else. We
Nope.
just kill the captain of the guard.
Kill the
Okay.
captain. I'm sure that he will be surrounded by
Right.
guards,
Well,
but yeah.
But it does-
plan is troubling, but
Oh,
it's
there we
certainly
go.
sound in some dark, twisted sense. You've seen the guards on the wall. They can barely fight back the vermlings, and their taxation is strangling the town and your own pocket. With an army of undead, the merchants can govern the city into an age of prosperity.
Oh, I take
and
it back.
keep
I don't want
safe
to do
from
this
the
anymore.
forces outside the walls. You
think
head
it's
to
too late.
Jexera
You
to
knew what you were
prepare
getting
to
into.
take Gloomhaven.
Oh man, it's the army of undead part that
Right.
Well,
But
I
hey,
know.
it's okay.
What did you
It's
think
okay.
you're getting into?
I just want the
So
merchants.
are you ready to take the fate of the
Well-
city into your own hands, mercenaries? You nod in assent as Jexera continues. My army is ready. We march for the Ghost Fortress. A commotion in the foyer startles you away from Jexera's rally. Rushing into the room, you see a troop of soldiers standing over the bodies of Jexera's Inox guards. This ends now. Argis points a crossbow at you. I tried to warn you. Do you have any idea what you are unleashing on the city? It's too late. Jexera spits from behind you. They can't stop us. My army has already dispersed into the city. It will only grow with every guard who falls.
Ooh. With every guard who falls. I have a feeling that might be important for us to know.
Yeah. I guess. I guess it will be advantageous to kill the guards too. Well, I mean, it was obvious once we saw the that overseer's card. It's like, okay, we got to kill these guys too. But if you could, jump over everybody and deal a killing blow, then
Oh, I was just thinking the
would work.
text that led up to it, where Jexera said her army goes stronger with every
yeah.
guard that
Oh, yeah,
falls.
But like I said, sometimes it's a situation like, like you said, it's nice to know sometimes that there can be a fine detail in there as far as, oh, you don't have to kill everything to succeed with the quest, or you do, or
Jexera
open the
turns to
doors
you.
or the chest,
Head
but
to the Ghost
because you do have a
Fortress.
finite.
If the captain of the
hold on one
guard
sec.
falls, any resistance to our new order will fall soon after. She
We've got
disappears,
skeletons with us.
and you prepare to complete your orders.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like, how do we control the?
Well, I
I
imagine they're
don't
like
know.
summons. They probably just, work on their own.
Okay, well at least they're there. The unfortunate thing is ranged
They're gonna.
attacks, but we'll figure it out. At least there are shields, basically.
Well, they'll keep us from getting at the guards if we're melee, if they close first.
Yeah, I guess we don't have a slice to deal with how quickly our allies are going to be moving.
Well, they're living bones. They tended to what? They were acting.
I don't remember. I mean, I wish I could keep track of all this, but well, we also do get to move forward or backwards if we want to.
Yeah, let me take a look at what I want to do.
And we can move through our allies.
Through them,
Yeah.
but there's just not. I mean, if they all advance before we do, there's no space.
Well, but we could also jump behind them.
Jump
Well, to the
behind who?
door.
Yeah. Well, the door itself is. I mean, if the enemy moves forward, then we can possibly.
The guards on either side could potentially do that. That's true.
Yeah, there's a potential to have an opening, I should say. But also considering that there's an archer there, I would be surprised if the archer probably stood still and the other two would move forward. But it's a possibility. That way we could. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. So Neil, do you have long range, or do you have some ranged attacks, or?
I do, but I mean, it's just a matter of, are the skeletons going to go first, or are the
I know.
guards going to go first?
I know. If I move up, I don't think the good thing is I don't think we have to really do a whole lot right here. We could take advantage of.
Well, I just these skeletons are going to be a bottleneck for us.
Right.
Well, I mean, if the guards move up first, they won't be.
Right. If.
But otherwise, they would be.
Yeah.
But even
I am going to try and go early and just start working on that city archer since it's not going to move.
Okay.
But I'm not moving. I just set myself up in the front row here, and I'm not planning to move.
Okay.
I have plenty of ranged attacks.
I was going to move up. I mean, Neil, if you want that space right in front of me, otherwise, I was just going to move up just so that I have more options because I think I'm going to potentially jump over somebody and attack depending on where it's necessary. Let's see. Well, it depends on skeletons too.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's check these guys out actually. So the city guards, they have an innate shield. They don't have a big attack, so it's unlikely they're going to be killing these things.
Nope, and they don't have a huge movement either. But they are an unknown. We have no idea how fast they are. The skeletons, from what I remember, they weren't super fast.
Well, they got a movement of 3, which is actually.
Well, I mean, initiative-wise. Yeah. Initiative-wise.
Yeah. Yeah. And they can target 2 too. So it's almost as though.
So they're gonna operate our skeleton allies there's the pair on the left and the pair on the right. And the right
Yeah.
one of each pair is going to go first, and then the left one of each pair is going to go. So what I see happening is 2 skeletons will move forward to be on either side of that archer, and then the other skeletons will move on the outside. But like, there's a lot of dependency of who moves first
Who
here.
moves first? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out a plan that would accommodate both, and I think I'm going to move up to that space just in front, just so that would give me a little more option. And I kind of like the idea of the, oh man, I wish I kept that one ranged attack, then I would just attack the archer. And we could let the skeletons hopefully attack the guardsmen.
Alright, I'm good to go. Like I said, I'm going to try and act fast and...
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what my second.
Actually, you know what? If you will let me have one of those 2 spots you're in.
yeah, I can move over to the right.
Or I can
Yeah,
move over.
Either one.
I mean, I probably have the. I mean, I guess Glenn. It depends on how versatile your attack is, but
I will go early, and I will bring the archer to us.
I don't know what you mean by how versatile my attack is.
Well, I mean, if you can attack from where you are, and it doesn't matter. But I guess you've moved over.
Yeah, no matter, as long as I'm in the front row, I can attack that archer, the city archer.
Okay, well, in that case, Neil, that's a good thing. And I hadn't thought about that possibility. I don't have as many. So I will.
I hadn't really thought about that possibility either. I was like, if I'm not gonna move, what should I use for the move action? And I'm like, you know what? I can't pull that guy in. We will do that.
Oh. I do have a range. No, I guess it's. Oh, it is a ranged attack. Okay. So I'm going to.
I would love to do my ability that lets me like add a target to my ranged attacks, but it would basically mean I'm not attacking this turn.
Yeah, some of those you gotta. Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
Which I guess doesn't matter too much if the skeletons are gonna move up and attack for us, but
it's just one of those things right now. It's like, hey, they can do most of the attacking for us, and that way we don't get hit, as long as we can neutralize the archer, and that's a good thing. So I'm just trying to decide. I do that. I do that.
And remember, housekeeping rules is top of one card, bottom of the other card. Keep them aware of burn cards.
Yeah, exactly.
And also,
but it's also flexibility sometimes. It's like, just because like right now, it's like we're depending. The skeletons, we want to maximize their utility.
And
We
the
want them to.
skeletons do look like they are. I just noticed the little icon on their portrait that they are. I guess that, yeah, ally. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yep. So they are doing their usual thing.
Move,
City
attack.
guard, move, attack. City archer not moving, although it is moving.
Well, the scary thing is their attack of 1 isn't going to do a whole lot unless they get some bonuses.
All right. So
Because
we're going to do a pull
Okay.
of the archer.
Yeah, pull him right up to us.
And then we're going to do a flank strike. We won't use any special abilities. Poisoned, poisoned, +0.
Nicely done, sir.
Yeah.
That's cool. That'll keep the living bones from all moving forward, hopefully.
Okay.
Or at least give an opening for Brian to be able to jump through.
Exactly. That's why I tried to make my
Oops.
attack.
Maybe not.
Well, I mean, as long as I can pick a spot to make an attack. Although, well, it's not going to be on that guy. But then he's not going to be able to do anything but attack. So. And they're not going to be able to attack us, so that's good. I guess we want our allies to stay alive too. Okay. Well. Yeah, I was trying to be open for everything. Yeah, I was hoping to just be able to move 2, but that's not going to happen if I want to make an attack. And then I was thinking, well, I can just finish off the archer, but the archer's finished off. So the other thing we can do I mean, the only thing I really can do is move up to that open space to the city guard and attack him.
Sounds about right. I mean,
Yeah.
you can just move default 1 because your skewer is a it's multiple hexes.
Right. I'm just kind of worried about, does it attack? It seems like it would attack the guy in front too.
Well, I think
It
Glunt's
might.
abilities say they do that, but otherwise I don't think it will.
That might be the safe. Yeah, if I had some air, I could at least pierce it. So your idea is to let the guards and the skeletons fight it out.
Oh, he's just saying that you can attack from the gold
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
move up
Okay.
next to the guard.
At least we'll find out.
Right.
And
That too.
I mean, if you want to generate wind for your next turn, then by all means, yeah.
I think the only other thing that I would have is the card that I do have. I'm getting ready to use anyway.
Okay.
As far as generating wind, because it was more like the generic part of everything. Depending on where the skeletons move, depending on who moved next.
Well, I mean, you could use that to move 1 and generate wind.
Yeah, if I had to, but like I said, I don't have any other abilities unless you guys have got a wind ability that you might want to use next turn. I don't think I have any other abilities. That's something else I got to start keeping track of that would use wind. So it was more of a combination of something that's flexible enough so that I could have an attack, and if they moved in just the right way, I might even have be able to use skewer very well. But at the very least, I'd still have an attack and not use anything that I'd want to use later.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's worth a try. Let's see. Get some gold while I'm at it too.
You can attack either one of them.
Huh. like to attack the guy who is more likely to be able to do something.
I don't. Which one would that be?
Well, the guy who's surrounded, I'm not sure what he can do unless he's got some kind of
So they're both just going to attack whoever they're next to.
right. But I mean, they might have a jump card, but otherwise, I think it's going to be more likely that the guy on the right is going to be a little harder to kill. So, I'll help that one skeleton. Nope, I didn't hurt my ally. Okay, that's good to know.
Yep.
At least
That's also a
it's-
situation where if I had that mana potion, you could say, you know, some air element would be nice, and I could have used it like on my turn to put
Right.
air in.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I'm
So
gonna
your
add
mana
one to my
potion changes
range attacks.
something to something else.
No, it's just I believe the mana potion could put whatever element you want.
Well, that's what I mean. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, if the situation was otherwise, you know, if I could have snuck up on somebody. Okay.
Alrighty. Well, since I can get in to the one guy on the right, I'll probably, well,
I don't think I'll have any attacks unless I can close. Although, wait a minute, I might have.
actually, nope. I'll break out my ranged attack, I think.
Yeah, I've got a ranged attack too. So.
Yep. I will go early with my ranged attack, I think.
I will go. I don't think I will have to.
So you guys are both using ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna
Okay.
just use ranged attack.
I'm
I
just trying
will
to figure
do
out
similar.
what other card am I going to use besides my ranged attack.
Yeah, the little hand symbol on the skeleton. I guess that's an ally.
That's something I noticed just before we all confirmed our cards last round. I was like, oh, the handshake thing.
Oh,
I guess that means
yeah.
ally, and sure enough.
Right. Okay, so which one? Okay. Yeah, just a matter of like, I just had to find a disposable card.
So the bones do move pretty fast. Look at that, 12. I mean, this is their reshuffle super card, but
But they're
Yeah.
shielding and healing, so they're letting us do all the damage.
yeah, and
Well,
the
the
guards are
guard-
strengthening.
Attack 2
Hey.
and strengthen.
Maybe we can gang up on one guard. I've got a. So we can talk about our attacks now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got an attack 3. So, I mean, ideally we can kill the guard on the right at some point. Glenn, what are you doing?
I'm doing my dirt tornado, so it's gonna do like an attack 3, and it's gonna muddle everything,
So
including the
so you-
skeletons.
So you'll probably be attacking the
The one
guard on the left.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Okay, I think between the, I'm not sure what Neil's doing, but he'll be doing it first. But hopefully we can kill both. But at the worst, we'll just kill one of the guards.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah, and I don't know about you guys, but I am thinking if we kill that guard on the right,
Mhm.
we should move through the door because these skeletons will have this other guard tied up,
Okay, that's a good idea.
so
Well,
that
I'm
we're not
going-
waiting around wasting cards.
Right, and that's a good point too. In fact,
we're going to use Duelist Advance to add 2 to attacks to enemies who are not adjacent to their allies.
Nicely done.
And then we're going to use the ranged attack.
Oh, you get to attack both of them. Very nice.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll use
And it's
the
going to be an attack 4, which is nice.
goggles.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think
Look.
you need to use those. I think.
Well, it's affects the entire attack action, so I get kind of the most bang
Okay.
for my buck.
Yeah.
with This.
He'll be resting soon anyway. He'll get him back.
Oh, very
And
nice.
it does more to get rid of my bad cards than to give me good cards.
You've got bad cards?
Uh,
Oh, I see.
I'm 0.
Right. Yeah, I like to see our allies healing themselves.
Yeah, I do too.
As
And
long as they
shielding
don't turn
themselves.
into our enemies at the end.
Right. That's a good point, Clem. Okay, well, since they open things up for me, I do have a ranged 3 attack. I will go ahead and I'll move up to the door. And that way, Glenn, can you be able to move up behind me?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So I will do, because I was looking at like, hey, I need to not burn something, but just, you know, what card do I not need? Because I wasn't counting on us being so good. But this way, I mean, I can land on the door too if you want.
I wouldn't this turn, no.
Okay, we'll be ready to go next turn then. Okay. So
Yeah.
I will move there, and then I will be able to attack. Let's see. And then attack 3. Oops.
Skip
Skip
movement.
movement. Attack 3. Yes, you will be attacked. And
Close.
yeah, I figured someone else would be able to. Can skip the pull. And my turn. Picking up gold all the way.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm hoping there'll be something in the Merchant's place soon.
All right. Well, I'm going to just do a default move. I'm actually going to take the spot you were in, Brian.
Okay.
And then we'll do a bit of a muddle. Dang it. Well, we canceled out his advantage, I guess.
Well, and at the very worst, you know, chances are he's gonna.
But the way I look at it now, we should be moving through the doorway.
And if we move late, hopefully the skeletons will finish off him, and we can just move through the door and do what we need to do. I wish we knew. It looks like it's a fairly narrow passageway past the door, so we might keep our momentum up.
Yeah,
That sound
it
good?
does look like. Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah.
So we've got. Yeah.
We gotta move. But
Yeah.
let's leave the skeletons behind us, and then we can. Does that sound good, Neil?
Well, do you want to go in early or late?
I mean, I don't. I was, you know. If
Well,
we
let's
do it
see.
ear-
The guards
if we do
have
it-
been acting not
Kinda
super
late-ish.
fast, right?
No, no.
Personally, I'd like to go late so that when we open the door, if there are archers in that hallway or something, they'll go first before I move in.
Yeah, I just wish I knew. It looks like it's going to be a ways to go, so we've got to prioritize.
Yeah, I'm barely going to be able to move through the door this turn. Well, actually, no, I could use my boots and get down the hallway.
Well, I'm saying once the door opens, whatever's in there is going to go.
Right.
Yeah, well,
That's
the
why
thing
I'm
is,
going to try and go a little slow.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean,
What do you mean?
well, I'm just saying going slow relative to the person who opens the door.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Well, who's going to open the door?
Well, that's the next question.
whoever goes first, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, let's see.
I can go. I can be the one to open the door and go as early as I can. I can go pretty fast this turn.
Well, I mean, I can do it too. Let me see.
Like I was looking to use this turn to be where I add my bonus to my ranged attacks, so I wouldn't be attacking even if there is something on the other side of the door.
Okay, well, I mean, I can try to move. I should be able to move past you and get out in front, and that's the next question: is what do I do after I move, and how much can I move?
Like I'm gonna plan on using my boots this turn to give me a little extra range. But yeah,
Okay.
I shall run explosively through the door and see what's on the other side. And let you guys
So you're
follow
moving
behind me.
pretty fast. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got a couple different things I can do.
So I have this turn, and I've got 2 more turns before I have to rest.
Yeah, we're on the same timetable. So, well, I mean, we'll have to kind of see what things look like. Do we have 1 enemy, 2 enemies, 6 enemies?
And Neil, you've got 1 turn after this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and then we've got our skeletons. So the other thing, I mean, we want them. Well, yeah, they're not under our control, but
Yeah,
okay.
we can't wait for them though. I mean, like you were
Right,
saying, Brian,
exactly.
we can see the size of these rooms beyond the door, and there's a lot of ground to cover because you know that captain of the guard is going to be in the last room.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, and the thing I'm finding right now is I've used. Okay, okay. I've used most of my good movement cards, but this.
You know, I guess I'm going to go pretty fast.
I mean, the good thing with the boots is that if somehow you guys stack up, chances are I can jump over you or get past or something.
If you've got a jump ability, yeah. I mean, I'll try and.
Well,
I
but we can move
think.
through each other.
Yeah.
So it's that or that.
But you should be okay, I think, Brian, because I mean, you're a couple of hexes ahead of us already.
True. Yeah, but the question is also where's the enemy gonna be? That's why I've just got to decide.
Yeah, I mean, doors are tricky because you never know, is there going to be anything there or not?
Okay. I think I decided. I mean,
All right.
I had some options, so it's just more a matter of.
Okay. City
Wish we had
guards are
X-ray
at
vision.
50.
So the bones should take out the guard.
Yeah, yeah. Even with the muddle, I'm pretty sure they should. But I'm still going last. That's okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to attack, but we'll see what's what's where?
Yeah, I decided to go ahead and just move.
Okay.
So I will move to the door.
Oh my. Look at all those guards.
Yeah. Finding
But
something
we've got more allies.
to attack. We do?
Yep.
Yeah, living corpses.
Oh, okay. There. Okay. Yeah, I was like, so who is? So that is 3 archers, and 4 guards, including
Yeah.
apparently an elite
Yep.
guardsman in the front.
2
and
elite
the back.
guardsmen,
Yeah.
2 regular guardsmen, 1 elite archer, 2 regular archers, and they're guarding the door.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do then is just pull back since these guards are moving too. Okay, so the archers will go next. They're moving to attack 3 with a range of 5.
Can they get to you?
Well, I'm gonna pull back.
Behind me.
Yeah, otherwise
Okay.
these guards would come up.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll just pull back behind Brian.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, I kind of figured that might happen. And then I'll just pass on my attack.
Okay. That's right. Lure those archers forward. All right. I will still be doing the top part of backup ammunition because that was my whole point, was to
Okay.
add target to my next 4 ranged. So I'll do that. And I think, like Neil, I don't want to be moving forward knowing those city guards are going to go right after me and move to attack too.
Right.
So
if you can, if you finished off the guard, I guess you
well, I
can't.
can't attack.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, if the guard is finished off quickly, then the bones will move through the
Well,
door.
yeah, we'll see. It looks like
Well, there's one skeleton who can't get at the guard, so he may
Move
possibly.
they may through. Yeah.
Move
Yeah, so
3,
we'll
attack
see.
2. Yeah, that would be ideal, and that way I can get either behind him or next to him, or
Either way, the guards will go before you go. It's just
Yeah.
Glenn has decision to make.
I there's nowhere I can really move right now. I mean, I could move. I
Yeah,
could
no,
move to
don't
like
get
one to
yourself-
the left or right, but I wouldn't be
Right.
any closer.
Come on.
Well, Glenn muddled them.
There we go. Nope. Well, at least yeah, good job. Wow.
Oh, excellent.
Slap to the face. They're just like faceless. They're ancient faceless.
Wish.
Okay.
Oh, I might have a move for next turn. Jump myself in the midst of all those guards.
He's our tank skeleton.
Yeah. Well, in that case.
Well, everybody's gone now, except
Yeah.
you, so you can do whatever seems best.
Yeah. Basically the bottom of the overwhelming assault. So move. Let's see. So 1. Two, 3. I can get on this. You see the sewer grate that's just to the right? If I get there, then at least we can't get can't get trapped back there, there'll be room for the skeletons to hopefully kill one guy. And I can attack and then push him out of the way too. So that'll kind of clear the way for us to get in there and the skeletons to get in there. Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see, so actually, there is, I do have 2 pushes, but I can only see, yeah, 1, 2, yeah. At least at the top of warding strength, I get to attack and then push. So, okay. So, move 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't have to use my boots. Skip ability. Attack 3. Don't think there's any need to.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll push him out of the way. Just get him close enough so that he might not be able to attack us next time. Okay.
Nice.
And pushes closer to your area of attack, I guess, Glenn.
Let's see.
Okay, skeletons, do your job this time.
All right, I'm not going to be doing a lot of damage, but I've got range to be able to get to these guys.
Is there any place in particular you don't want me to be?
No, I'm not doing any kind of fancy, area of effect. I do want to ask Neil, are you moving into the hallway?
Yes, I'm gonna go in fast and attack one of the city guards.
Cool. That would be marvelous.
I think I'm going to try to go for the archers and back. They're so crowded around back there that if I can get up to them, they can't move anywhere.
Actually, maybe I'll go slow instead, but do the same thing.
But I also have to set up next turn's abilities. And then we have to do a long rest. Or, let's see.
Yeah, so far I might be able to do a short rest because I haven't used any items. I haven't taken any damage.
True, that's a good point. That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think I'll go slow instead.
How many... I guess I wish I knew how much of the scenario we've gone through.
How many what?
How much of the scenario we've gone through.
Well, we can kind of tell by the rooms that are available.
Yeah, it looks like we've got another big room and then another room afterwards, so.
Yeah. So we're about a third of the way through, I would say.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what to do this turn, and then of course.
And actually, I know I said we could probably do a short rest, but I'll probably do a long rest because I'd rather have control over what card I end up having to burn.
Yeah, that's why. You know, I also could do something.
I'm like, I could do something too.
Oh yeah, that would. Well, let's see. Ooh. Okay. Mm.
I'm good to go.
Okay, I got my plan. Let me double check this to make sure it's that and that. Okay. Yeah, I'm moving slow, but I'm tearing up the place.
Wow, they are moving fast this turn. The city guards and archers.
Yep, archers are putting out traps.
They're also shielding. The city guards
Guard, shield,
retaliate.
retaliate. Yep.
That's not. Well, I can still make this work.
Living bones are healing themselves after an attack. And living corpses are doing pushes. Big attack with the push.
Yeah,
Hopefully they'll finish off.
but they're not moving.
No, but at least that one guard that's been sitting around should be dead, and the other guard should be.
Yeah, but the guards next to them though aren't moving either,
Right.
so they're definitely going to be there to be attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's our other big allies doing? We'll find out.
Oh man, I think Archer on the bottom is going to get pushed into a trap.
If you want to rethink that trap.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, the living corpses are going to attack and push, so they're going to push
okay.
one of the archers into a trap.
That's the last one I was going to take a look at to see what they were doing. Yeah, I'm going to have to rethink my attack, but we'll see. Since I'm going to be moving second to last. See, it's a good thing I pushed him out of the way. Whoops. So they healed? Or what did they do?
Our skeletons are healing. They retaliate and
They did a shield and a retaliate is what the guards did.
Okay.
I pick up the gold there, skeleton.
I don't think so.
He's better tank than he is attacker.
Yeah.
He's doing his best.
Keeping him busy.
Yeah.
Okay, Glenn, what you gonna do?
Well,
I'll tell you, my
did
original
not anticipate moving before Neil, but
yeah, my original plan was I was going to go trample, but with retaliate up.
Yeah, I thought you were going to move faster, Neil. That's
my
okay.
Plan might change, especially with that one
Well,
trap.
for my turn, I think what I'm going to do is bottom half of Rumbling Advance. I'll still move to apologize to the skeleton. Well, yeah, apologize to the skeletons.
But you can just move. Oh, so you want the air or the earth elemental, whatever it is?
Yeah, I was just going to do that.
Okay.
And that's fine. It's not a big deal. Besides, these guys heal themselves all the time. And then for my Earth Clod, I think we will
Immobilize.
stack up on our 2 guards here.
Oh, that's very
And
nice.
see, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but we'll see if we get lucky. Nope. And okay, 1 point.
1 point.
I'll take it. 1 point's 1 point.
Yeah. Come on, living corpses.
Oh, didn't even get a chance to push.
I
I
know.
know. I kind of wish he had. But he
Me
might.
too. Get rid of that trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink. So, like, I was gonna trample. I was gonna do the bottom half of trample. And then end up. I might even use my my major power potion, and then do an awesome attack at the very end, and possibly use my boots too. But with the retaliate up and the shield, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I know. Oh, it's an obstacle. Oh, it's a trap. So actually, I can't get past. Okay, well, I think we will change things up in that case. Because I can't even get. I mean, if I trampled.
There's that one guy with 2 health that if you kill, he won't retaliate against you.
True. Yeah, I mean, I was also looking at using the default movement for the bottom of balanced measure, and then using my attack 3, which would pierce 2, to get on one of the guards. But like you said,
It's not a bad idea because it's got a pierce 2 and an attack 3,
right?
so it should kill
Yeah,
that weakened
and I mean
guard.
so one of them. Okay, there's one that's weakened, and then hopefully our bones will get their butts in there and finish off the 2 regular guards. But I really want. Oh, yeah, I had a good plan. I think if I move behind these 2, I wish I could remember what my cards were that I didn't pick. But I'm just not sure who I'm. I mean, it'll get me further into the room.
Well, to keep from getting retaliated, I mean,
True.
the only 2 things I can think of is the bottom half of trample and land on the gold by one of the archers, and then attack the archer instead of a guard so you avoid retaliation, or default move from balanced measure to move next to the weakened guard and just use your trample to do the attack 3 pierce
Well,
2.
the trample is also a burn card, and like I said,
Only
things work.
the bottom part is, but if you use the top
Right.
part,
Right, but then I'd have to only move 2.
right? Well,
So you were saying. So where were you? So you're talking about the guard who's got 2 health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. It's like it's a shame to waste the pierce, but at the same time, oh, he does. Oh, okay, you're right. I couldn't tell if he still had shields, but he does. Okay, yeah, we'll do.
They
some
all
of
do.
that.
Yeah.
Heal him.
Nice. One less guard to worry about.
Yeah. Okay, what you gonna do?
So I am going to move up next to this guard next to Brian. And then attack our guard friend here.
Okay. Well, he's getting weaker. Okay.
And
So
I'm
you
gonna
guys do a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got 2 cards.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move in, and if I happen to end up next to a guard, I'll whack
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got only 2 cards, so it's just a matter of what do I do with this?
And I'll
Okay.
use
I
my
mean, there's
boots
not
since I'm
much
gonna get him
choice.
after a long rest.
That's a good point too. Yeah, I mean, I've only got 2 cards, but they're a good 2 cards, and you combine the boots with everything else. I mean, I'll have options depending on who goes what speed. Oh, the guards are
Guards
moving
are
faster.
shielding and attacking with poison.
Yuck.
Bones are
Oh,
doing
and look
their
at the
standard thing.
archers.
They are moving though, which is good because they need to move in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
move 4, which is nice.
Mobilize from the archers. That's always bad.
But they
And the
should be targeting the
corpses-
living corpses.
Right.
Corpses, unfortunately, go after the archers.
Yeah.
But they're a big attack and poison. So if they're still next to the guards, at least have an attack on the guards.
Wow.
There's the helmet.
Oh,
That's the
Iron
helmet.
Helm.
Yep. It's got to kick in at least once a scenario.
So that just means I don't get the ×2, I guess, right?
Right.
Correct. It changes it to a unmodified attack.
But I'm poisoned.
Another good thing for having a long
Oh,
rest.
Yeah. I figured I would move before them, in which case I would retaliate and shield, but again, I'm too slow with that. So. Or I could have done the bottom of Juggernaut, which would have been very nicely timed. But I think, let's see.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm
Different
going to get caught behind this traffic jam of skeletons.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is do the bottom of Wall of Doom, add 1 to my attack this round, and use the top of Juggernaut to move to use my boots and get in front of the archer and attack him.
Gets us closer to that next room, that's for sure. Yep.
Yeah, I'll have to do a long rest next turn, but
I mean, also gives the archer disadvantage.
right.
Yep.
Hopefully the and actually it just gets me moving too. I'll get the boots back. I'll heal a little bit.
Yeah, it'll get rid of the poison anyway. I don't.
Right. Okay, so let's do that. So let's +1, confirm action. So I guess I should save my potion, right?
If you're gonna long rest next turn,
I mean, the nice
Yeah.
thing, like the long rest heals 2, but instead it'll take off the poison, and then your
Right.
potion will heal 3.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I mean, assuming the archers don't do too much damage to you, and you aren't
Yeah.
poisoned. That's the downside, though. They'll do
One,
extra
two.
damage because you're poisoned.
So I can either end up along the wall between the corpse, or I can end up on the gold. I mean, the good thing about not being on the gold is hopefully the guard won't attack me.
I mean, you might consider, if you're going to be the target of the archers, you might want to use your potion. Because while you're poisoned, they'll do extra damage to you.
Yeah, I probably will be.
I mean, you also have
Yeah.
the option of not moving there, and then what are these guys called? The living corpses will be the target of the archers.
That's a good point. So let's see, the city guard elite. They did shield. So I'll be lucky.
Right. That's the.
Well, but I can. I figured they could be the more deadly.
Yeah, I mean.
well, their
Uh,
attack is less. Like their base attack. Well, they both have a base attack of 3, so.
Yeah, it's just you know, if you do want to be the target of the archers, you probably should heal yourself. I mean, it's kind of risky though, because
Yeah.
one would have disadvantage, but the other one wouldn't.
Well, I just worry that one of them would. The one that would have disadvantage, if it has a move, it'll just move through its buddy into the empty space by the door.
Well,
The
its
other
move
thing-
is 1,
The other thing I could do
so it won't be able to move.
is, I still have to use my boots. I could get behind the living corpses.
Yeah, but if you're gonna rest, do a long rest, you'll get the boots back.
Yeah, and that way, hopefully, I won't be a target.
You just won't get to attack this turn. That's all.
Well, my attack was not going to be super great. Anyway. Especially with the shields on the elite. And then we'll let our allies do some of the work for us and hopefully catch up. But I think that's probably my best bet. That way I don't take too much damage.
Yeah, I kind of agree, and that's not a bad idea. Move behind the corpses. I mean, you'll be within range of the archers because they're not going to move.
Right.
You'll be able to take 1-2 steps up, and you'll be right in front of that archer.
Oh, you know what? There's a trap there where I wanted to go. So, well, that definitely rules that out.
I thought you were gonna go behind the living corpses.
Yeah, but I mean, my original plan was to step in front of the living corpse. But that's where there was a trap.
Well, but
Oh,
you can
there's
just
also
get
the
it on
gold.
Well, but that would put me next to the city guardsman, which I did not find appealing.
True.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so let's do. I guess it doesn't matter since we're not going to attack. We'll just. Oh, we have to use that. For our movement. And skip attack. And.
That's it.
So you
Or
don't
use your
think
potion.
I'll be Yeah.
Well, you won't be now because there's living corpses in between you and the archers and the city guards.
Okay. Yeah, I said it, especially because of the long rest. This seems like a good idea too. Okay, we'll see what happens.
Oh, nice. There's our attacker skeleton.
Doing his best.
Thanks, skeleton. Good effort. Mobilized, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's weird. Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say I couldn't.
Well, I'm just doing a default movement, but I will use my boots. Do I want to end up? I do want to end up next to the city guard. We need to be moving. We got to get
Yeah.
going to the next room.
Yeah.
But I am not going to attack that guard. Because I can't get through his shield, and I don't want to be retaliated against. Oh, they're not retaliating.
I was about to say I don't think they're retaliating this time.
Well, in that case, I'm going to use my dagger.
good idea.
Let's see.
So you do have a air elemental.
Earth.
Oh,
but yeah, I don't want to burn my unstable
Okay.
upheaval on this guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Poison's good though.
Yeah, I'll just do the poison though.
Well, especially with hopefully more skeletons moving up.
Cool.
Go, living corpse. Macked him at least.
What did you do? Slap him on the butt?
Poisoned him also. So they're both poisoned now.
Okay.
Long rest. And we're gonna get rid of. I mean, in a way, Sinister Opportunity is kind of nice because it's the one that gives me a flanking bonus for every ally I have adjacent to a target. With all my allies, that
Yeah.
can be kind of nice, but
yeah,
so are the other cards I want to keep.
I am thinking, I don't know about you guys, my thought is we don't want to get hung up on these battles. We just want to keep moving through these rooms. Because my guess is this next room will have more allies.
Right.
Hopefully.
No, I agree.
But also we can leave our allies to be cleaning up the mess in here.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like, fine, you guys do this. We got to move. We got to go.
Yeah. So we're going to move toward the door this time and hopefully through it the next.
I have to do a long rest. I don't have any cards.
Me too. Sorry, me too.
But yes, I think like next turn, I would like.
Depending on where everybody moves. I mean, if the archers move up,
they will not.
It's actually very difficult to. You have to almost jump over them to the door because there's a trap. There's a trap. There's not much. But we'll see what happens with the traps and with pushes and pulls and.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neil, just maneuver around, get closer to the door, and if you got an opportunity to hamstring a guard.
Or an archer.
That's true. They're the kind of. I wish I could have gotten to him that one time. Oh man, that would have been so elegant an attack. are there? Is there one or two tiles? There is one tile next to that one archer that you can get to, and then there's a trap next to it.
Right, and that is where I'm going.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go fast just because we have no choice.
Glenn and I will be watching you, rooting you on.
I was gonna say I'll root you on. That's where
Go,
I'll be.
skeletons, go.
And I've already picked out what my discard will be. I'm ready.
Oh, thank you, Glenn. I should be looking at that too.
Okay, guards, move tech,
Ooh, look at the archers.
move 0, attack 5, range 5.
Damn.
Living corpse, not moving but attacking, which works for at least one of them.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guards.
Bones, move 3, attack 2.
Okay,
That's
so the
good.
guards essentially aren't moving this turn based on this.
Yeah, the archers is what I'm worried about, but
Well,
So they are not, and they're doing an attack 4. So they'll be targeting those living corpses.
the guards.
The archers as well.
I hope so. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to get that attack 4, attack 5 when I'm poisoned.
yeah,
That's not
well, I'm
bad.
gonna draw those attacks, unfortunately, but I think I want to do it anyway. So we're gonna move up next to the elite.
I believe in you.
And I'm not going to be able to kill it anyway, so I don't think I'll use the goggles.
Yeah.
So what are your other abilities, your other items?
Well, the axe lets me turn a
Oh,
single attack into basically one of your, two attacks.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
heater gives me a shield for an attack,
Okay.
and then I got, the one for the trap. So we'll at least wound it.
Good wound.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's almost killed one of the skeletons. Almost.
Sturdier than they look. Okay, Mr. Archer. Ow.
Dang.
That's the elite.
I will go ahead and use the shield.
Yikes. Come on, guys. That's it.
Whittling away.
Whittling is just about it.
Oh, very nice. See, the poison was
Wow.
very helpful there, Glenn.
Yep.
Yeah.
That tank skeleton even took one out.
All right. Now we got those pesky archers to worry about.
All right, long rest.
Okay. That is mine. Perform long rest. Oh boy. I should have been looking at this earlier.
Well, I thought you were.
Well, I started to, and then everything started to happen. Oh. Yeah.
So we've still got a big room to get through, and then
Yeah.
what I think we can all agree is probably the final room with the boss.
Okay, I selected my burn. And now that I've done that, I might as well heal myself.
I wouldn't use the potion yet. If that's what you were talking about.
Okay.
Just because, like I said, if you do the heal at the end of this turn should get rid of your poison.
It's already gone.
Is it
Yeah.
already gone? Oh, I did not
Yeah.
realize that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I hadn't finished my turn yet, but that's when I'm like, should I do the potion? Because I've already gotten rid of the poison. I mean, I guess if I get poisoned again, it might make sense.
I don't know. It's a good question.
When you got what, 14 health normally?
Normally 14 health, yeah.
It's not like you're gonna get that back from resting.
No, and I don't know how much healing you guys have got around you, but I know Neil's got to be healing himself too. So, and because you can't do your potion when you've been attacked.
No.
Yeah, so I won't. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Okay, Glenn.
All right. Do my long rest. Get rid of my earth and clod. And there we go.
Okay. So we've got one guardsman almost dead, one that's still being a pest. They're both poisoned. So hopefully our allies can take care of them.
Yep.
And then we've got two archers who are guarded by some traps.
So, do we want to go ahead and go through the next door?
It's probably a good idea since we're fresh. The hard part is there's a trap in the way, Neil. I guess you can't get rid of that trap because otherwise we're going to have to kill the two archers to get through the door or jump over everybody, which 1, 2, 3, 4, that'd be a 5-step jump to get over, which I guess I got my boots, so do we want to go through the door right now, or do we want to try to get as close to the door as possible and finish off these archers?
Let's see.
I mean, Glenn, can you get close to the door? Because there's the gold, but that would mean, and you otherwise you can't
If
get
I
past.
jump, I'd
Yeah.
have to jump because I've got
Yeah,
guards.
exactly. I mean, if Neil went through the door, that would leave a space open. But then Neil needs to get healed.
Yeah, I think that'd be suicide for me to go through the door.
So you're gonna try to heal yourself, Neil?
I'm debating.
What's the? What can I do? Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5.
On one hand, I'm reluctant to do this. I do have a way of clearing the traps.
You know what? That's a good idea, Glenn. I hadn't thought about that.
Well, I think I am going to go fast and attack both these archers.
So our allies will, yeah, I'm just worried because the only access that Glenn and I really have, unless we're, and even if we're jumping, is that pile of gold.
Would you
And
be able to pull one of those archers into the trap, Neil?
Right. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
It's without any flanking allies, I can't do as much damage against him. But I think I'll
you
do
would want
my
to move
best.
quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Glenn, if I've got retaliate
Yeah. Yep.
up and they attack me with arrows, do they get retaliated against?
No, because
No.
remember, retaliate only affects adjacent hexes.
Well, I can be next to them.
If you're next to them, then yes, but retaliate works on adjacent hexes.
So, Neil, are you okay? So, Neil's attacking the two archers. Glenn, what are you doing?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I The living corpses don't have much movement, so my thought is I want to end up where the city archer currently is, anticipating Neil's going to pull it into the trap.
The one that's closest to the door.
No, the one that's furthest from the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's getting tight in there. Yeah, I'm
And
just worried.
finish
I'm
off
worried.
the archer if it's not already dead.
Yeah, I'm worried about the corpse in front of me cutting me off.
They don't move too fast. I think like
True.
their
One,
two
two.
movements, like their top speed. I think.
Yeah.
I think their base movement's 1. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes, base movement 1.
Okay, so Neil, which two are you going to be attacking?
The archers.
Okay. I mean, I just can't do anything apparently then, because I have to have space.
Well, only one of the corpses is going to move.
Oh. Hmm. So if I'm pushing, they have to be moving away from me.
Correct.
Or okay, so okay. I got my let me just double check to make sure this is oh, this is a good one. Okay. Ah. Well, I've got a flexible plan, so whichever way things go, I should be able to. We should hopefully be able to clear these archers out.
Oh, these
Guard,
archers.
shield, attack, and poison.
Bam.
Our
At least
bones
there's
are moving 1.
okay. At least the archers are moving late. Okay.
Corpses are doing their max move, immobilizing. Archers attack 3, targets 2.
Hopefully these bones can get through some shields. They're healing themselves too, so that's a good thing.
Alright, we're gonna do a pull on you.
Let me just say, I can do a pull also. So I can pull the archer, that archer. I can do either one. I can pull either one too.
Yeah.
So I can pull him into the other trap.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can attack either one. Whichever one you think you can kill, I can still pull the other one too.
Alright, we'll attack the one I think I can kill then. And we'll go ahead and break out the goggles for this.
I mean, I might.
There we go.
Okay. Oh,
Whoa.
down goes.
Thanks for
skeleton.
getting rid of that ×2 for us. That's
Yeah.
yikes.
There's the ×0.
Yeah, followed by the whiff.
Yeah. Well, that guy needed the wolf.
Revenge of the skeletons.
Oh, there you go.
A little gloat.
That. Breathe on him. Ugh,
Immobilized.
that's a good thing. Okay. Too immobilized. Okay. Yeah. Now I've got choices. So that one guy's got 3 health and 1 shield.
The shield won't matter for a trap. If you pull it into a trap,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is attack at range of 3. If he survives that, I'll pull him 2, and then I'll do my move 3. So I'll be up close to the door. And
Well, I
then
think
can
you have to
push-
move to get within range to do the attack.
Ah, crap. I was afraid of that.
But it's a guarantee kill if you pull into this trap.
Although, I have...
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Let's see. So, but then I have to see. I have to push.
No.
You don't have to push.
But
You can
I mean,
just
I
do
can't-
your default move.
How do I do my default move?
Move up 1.
The bottom of overwhelming assault.
Oh, I see. Right, no, well, what I wanted to do was get close to the door.
But then you can't pull it.
Yeah.
The only place you can pull it to the trap is from 1 hex from where you're at.
Yeah. So if I move 1, and then I can pull. So yeah, use. And I guess that's probably the best thing is use my default movement to move 1 forward, and then use the top of hook and chain to attack him at 3. If that doesn't
Yeah.
kill him,
Because,
then
yeah, I think
pull
it's the
him.
only way. Because if you'd done the attack, the bottom of overwhelming assault, the move with the push, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to pull that archer into the trap.
No.
Yeah. The only
Yeah.
place you could pull it is the 1 hex forward or where that that corpse moved to.
Now I could
Yeah.
push the city guard
But you
away.
have to be next to him to do that.
Well, that's why I'm thinking if I did the bottom of overwhelming assault.
But from where you could push the guard, you wouldn't be able to pull the archer. Not into the trap anyway.
No, but I still have the range 3 attack.
Which
Or
may
the
kill it
range.
or may not.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we want to kill these archers.
I'm not
And
worried
the
about the guard. I mean, the archers, more dangerous.
The archers are blocking our way. Yeah.
And blocking our way.
The other thing I could do, I have to do the attack because I want to clear that stupid trap, but I should be able to get past the living corpse. Okay, so we'll just do the default movement. Move one forward.
It'll be totally open next turn because you're going to kill the archer this turn.
Yeah.
And the traps will all be gone too.
Exactly.
Well, maybe. I mean, if I accidentally kill the archer, then I can't pull him across the trap. So
True.
In a way,
that's fine.
I'm like, it's like
then
I
you're
guess
just moving through. That's fine.
That's an acceptable risk. Attack 3. Oops. And I can't pull the same target. Okay, well that worked out. At least the archers are dead. The only thing still living is the guard. Glenn, what did you gotta do?
I am going to try to use my boots to get through.
Yeah, it's too bad I didn't trip
just
that
before
trap.
the door.
Otherwise, you could land right where that trap was. Weird how there's that little cell right in front of me. I guess there's nothing in there. I guess we don't want to open that door either.
I actually meant to use my potion too, but I forgot about that.
Okay. Ready to move in and...
Yeah.
It's a big room. But yeah, time to start moving.
All right.
Oh, okay. It seems like we still have quite a ways to go, unfortunately.
We do. Yep. We're about halfway through now.
I'm just gonna hang out here and heal myself.
So Glenn, I mean, I can move through the door, but then I won't be able to really... Actually, I guess I can't even move through the door. So Glenn, I guess you're going through the door, right?
I am. Yeah, I'm just kind of debating whether I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna just poke through because there's 3 spots on the other side of the door that I can move to, so I won't be clogging it up. But yeah, so I'm just gonna move through and deal with it. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Yep.
Okay.
I'll be moving pretty early. I'll be moving. So if you want to plan to move where I'm at, that's totally cool.
Well, I will plan to go as far as I can. I mean, that's as much as I can do is move as far as I can. So, and then I might have a target at the end of my movement, and so I might not. But yeah.
Shield and retaliate.
Dang, those city guards can move fast, man.
Yep. And
Or I should say, act quickly.
Good attack for the bones. Corpses are attacking.
Big attack, so that's good. Hopefully they can get through this shield.
All right.
But yeah, we need to get on to the next room and
I'm going to go ahead and do the move 4, and let's see if I need to use the rest of that movement or not.
or what this room looks like. But yeah, I gotta get moving. Uh-oh.
Oh my. So
Okay.
we've got 3 archers inside of obstacles, which
Yeah.
is candy for me. 3
And
living corpses. We've got guards blocking.
yeah. And there's another archer. So there's 3 archers in the fortress. 1 that's next to the door. 4 guardsmen, including 3 elite. And in the back, we've got 2 guardsmen on 3 corpses.
We gained 2 more skeletons also.
Yep.
Where are the skeletons?
Now,
right at the door.
just
Okay.
inside the door.
I think we need to go as quick as we can to the right side of this room. So the
Yep.
bottom of the room to go toward the door.
There are 2
And
traps in front of that door.
Yep, hopefully
On the
the
right.
corpses will push those guards into them.
It would be nice.
That's a good thing to try to plan, yeah. Okay.
All right.
But if not, I
am
have
gonna
my
move.
device to remove traps when we get over there.
I'm gonna plan. Oh man, actually. All right. I'm gonna move. I'm planning to move between this skeleton and the city guard against the right wall because I want to be next to this obstacle.
Okay.
I
Do your
think.
stuff.
Except the archers are moving 1, attacking 3. So no, I'm not. I don't want to be. Hold on.
So let's see. Archers. Yeah, there's a shitload of archers. The guard is going to be actually moving right after you. But they're going to shield and retaliate, so attacking them is no good. Okay.
I'm okay. I'm gonna move up against the right wall here as far
Yeah.
as I can.
I think I'm going to be behind you. Right behind.
So
As
that
close. I'm going to be
should,
following you.
yeah, that should prevent the archers from targeting me. And the guard is not moving this turn, so that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So I am going to
with their
do a
retaliate.
regular attack. I'll skip my attack and let's see how this works out. Yeah, in my mind, all I'm thinking of is those guards and archer on the left side of this big room do not exist.
Yeah, exactly. It's like between the skeletons. I mean, hopefully they don't attack us and we can kill or disable the archers that are in that little fortress thingy. Get past that guard who just activated and get to the door. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be my focus, I think, next turn is that guard on
Well,
the far right.
It's also a matter of those archers in the middle.
Well, if we can keep them focused on the living bones, we should be okay.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But the kind of damage they're doing, they may not live long.
That's helpful.
Oof. Whiff.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I'm going to heal myself.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the healing potion.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think you're right. We just move, get past that guard, and head to the door. And then Neil, you disarm those straps. If
Gonna
we
just
can't.
do a default move into the room.
I was going to ask if you were going to do that or go ahead and use your single out. I wasn't sure.
Well, I mean, we've got a long ways to go. I can't afford to burn cards.
Yeah, you're a little in my way, so I think I'll just use my boots to move past you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that guard is. There's only one tile. Where are the winds when we need them? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's my best. Or actually, wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, now I have a better. I'll do the top of my juggernaut first. And move 2. I'll add 2 more with the boots, and then I'll be able to move 3 to get kind of.
There's I mean, if you're planning to move into the room, there's only one path into the room, straight ahead.
No, but I mean, if I use my boots, I can get right in front of Glenn so I can either get.
It looks like you're moving next to this guard, right?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll be. Okay, I'll be to the top right of Glenn.
All right.
But that way I'm closer to the guard, and I make the most of all my movement. So, let me do that, and then I will +2 with the boots, and then I'll move my 3. Oh, skip attack. There's no one to attack, and I'll use my boots, unfortunately, to jump. So 1, 2.
Because you used your boots for the first move.
Right, yeah. This way I can move further. So the question is, I got 3 movement. Do I move 3 directly to my right, or to the right, or do I go towards Glenn?
I mean, it looks like you can either end up in between Neil and myself, in front of Neil. Those seem to be the 2 best spots.
Well, I've got a movement of 3.
Right, but there's a wall right in front of you. You have to go around it.
Okay, well, I don't see what you're talking about.
So
between you and
you
me,
should be
there's a
able to
wall.
see right now that you can move 3 hexes, right?
Oh, okay. Now, yeah, I couldn't see that. Well, in that case, do I get next to the skeleton or behind Glenn?
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I guess if I get
either way, you're
behind Glenn,
equidistant to that guard next turn.
Right, and hopefully less able to get pierced by arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just move behind Glenn, and then yeah, I don't know if I screwed that up, but maybe there was. I don't think there was a good way to get in front of Glenn, or at least. Come on, skeletons, hurry up!
Ooh, that retaliate.
Yep.
Uh-oh. That retaliate's gonna really get him. Good job on
Yeah,
the
attack
archer,
the
though.
archers! Attack the archers! Attack the
Uh,
archer! Stupid skeleton. Okay, corpses.
the power of
Bring something
retaliate.
to Yeah, if you time it right and you can take the damage, it's a good thing. The timing's hard to do. That was a whack. And then you start drawing these -1s, it's like, oh, crap. Okay, Glenn. We got to get past this guy. So were you going to do anything to the archers, or we're just going to charge past them?
I need to take a look because of the fun stuff I can sometimes do with obstacles.
Okay.
So,
and then let me know fast, slow, whatever. Let's see. Oh. I like that.
let's see. I think this turn I am not going to be moving.
Okay.
And or no, okay. These living bones in the room with us, that living bone's gonna be dead next turn. There's no way it's surviving.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a shield, but yeah, don't count on it.
So we need to zip through this room because these archers and stuff are gonna kill us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we could do something to keep them occupied for a while, but otherwise, hopefully this little tiny room that's off to our, I just turned my map now so that we're going to the top of the screen, but the door that we're headed to is not that big, so we just got to get in there and hammer that guy. But I think you're right. I think it's just zip past this guard, and I'm gonna go late, Glenn, and try to attack him and maybe push him back.
Gotcha. I like it.
The hard part is
there is wind if you can take advantage of that.
okay. Thanks. That might be. Hmm.
Shoot. I think I might be dirt tornado time. Muddle these archers in the middle.
That could be a good thing to do.
Yep. All right. Neil, what's your scoundrel heart thinking?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. While you're thinking, Brian,
Yeah.
if you'll recall, at the very beginning of this scenario, you did a cool maneuver with your skewer.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Where you weren't right next to it, but you didn't have to be
Right.
because of the range.
Right.
Let's do that again.
The same thing. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because everything else, I'm like, I could be one tile short of getting to him, and it's like he might move forward, but I think that.
Cool. I will be right back.
Yep, it's time to charge that door. Neil, what's your little mechanical thingy? What can it? You have to be adjacent to the traps to charge?
2 X's.
Okay. I mean, I was hoping that I could get close enough to push him into the traps, but I don't think that's going to happen. So the only other thing I've just got to decide is...
Okay, I'm back.
What am I going to do? I'm going to use that next turn.
So I'm planning to rush up to this guard on the right.
Okay.
I'm thinking I may just take a long rest.
Okay. Yeah, Glenn and I hopefully will.
Yep, I think that's what I'll do.
So, but you're still gonna.
Still gonna what?
Okay. I'm just trying to think of what I'm gonna do next turn. Probably not that. Okay.
Oof. So many people moving so fast.
Okay, Bones, at least get your attack in. Kill that archer.
I'm glad it's shielding and healing itself, although that's a totally random thing.
Well, at least it'll occupy some people. Living corpse are not moving, but they're doing a big attack. What's going on in the room behind us?
Don't know. Don't care.
Oh, that's true. I don't think they're going to help at all. We can hope that living corpse will roll big.
But yeah, these archers, man, they're going to be rough.
But like I say, it's nice that you have that attack that might kind of mitigate them for a turn.
Shoot. One ally down.
Another trap up. That's not a good thing. That's a good thing.
That's helpful.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's good.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
I'm right behind you.
I'm going to do my rumbling advance to get up by this guard.
Okay.
Generate some earth. Do 1 point to him. And then let's see. Okay, cool. I can do a dirt tornado that'll target all 3 archers.
Yep. Very nice.
What you need is like a cyclone to shift them all 1 hex clockwise.
Or counterclockwise.
We're counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Right.
I've
I
got
like that
something
idea.
similar to that, but not
Yeah.
that effective.
Yeah, that would be. Okay, so if I use the bottom of this. Oh, no, I have to use my default movement to move up to. And then use
Alright.
my skewer. Use
And
the consume air. Confirm target. Ooh, and I get a +1.
that'll do.
Yeah, the other thing I was hoping to do, and actually, I'm glad I didn't try it. Well, yeah, because I have a push, and I'm like, now we can try to push him. Still alive. Uh-oh. Still alive. Still alive. Ow.
That's the first damage I've taken.
Okay. Come on, living corpse.
Oof.
Oh, just enough.
Well done.
Every little bit helps.
I hope they do a push next time, but
Long rest. And actually, I hadn't thought which one. Let's see.
yeah, Glenn, if you and I coordinate, hopefully we can bust past this guard.
Yeah, I'll have to look at my cards for next turn, but I basically have this turn and then I need to rest, which
Yeah, I've got 3 cards left too, so it's this turn and then short rest, long rest, whichever. Fortunately, I've only burned 1 card, so okay. Yeah, this is the time where I wish I was where you were, Glenn.
so I think unfortunately I can't move very fast. But this is going to be
like I said, I wish I could switch places with you,
You can't. So let's
Glenn.
work through the problem.
Yeah.
So I am not moving, but I plan on throwing part of this wall that the archers are hiding behind and crushing the guard in front of us with it.
But you said you were moving late.
Well, I'm acting late, but I'm not moving at all. But yes,
Okay,
I
yeah.
am. But if you do any of your typical things that a brute does, I'll probably still act before you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm counting on. Yeah, the 3 cards I have, I don't.
I'm just curious about these obstacles, this ring wall around the archers. It's not one big obstacle. There's just no way.
No,
So
it's
my
probably
gut,
the hex you target.
but my
It
gut
looks.
tells me they are like 3 hex long wall segments.
I think they're 2 hex long wall segments. If you hit tab,
Probably.
you can kind of see.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you're right, Neil. 2 hex.
Okay, so I do that. Okay. 1, 2. This is the time where I wish I had my boots. So do you think you're going to be killing that guard, Glenn? Or like there's a chance to kill the guard?
Yeah. Um, yeah,
Well,
there's a good
10%.
chance. There's a good chance.
There's a good. Okay. Yeah, I mean. Let's see. So in
I
that
am gonna have to rest after this turn, by the way, or this
Yeah, I'm
round.
gonna
I'll
take
have to.
either short rest or long rest too. Okay, well in that case, actually I guess that makes it kind of easy. I've got to do this, and then the question is, okay, yeah, I mean this guard will be dead. I wish I could do a little bit more.
Archers move 2, attack 2, range 4. Our corpses are moving and attacking. Guard, move 1, attack 3.
Acting pretty late.
Yeah. And our living bones are not moving, unfortunately. Although for one, so that's okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
those bones ain't gonna be around long enough.
Well, I wish our allies. I mean, there's, that were in the last room would catch up, but that's not likely.
I'm now going to
Good.
put a single out, and I think I should have done this when you suggested it, Glenn.
It'll work just fine.
Yeah, I mean it's a fine line between okay, now it's time to.
And for duelist advance, actually, let me. Oops. Let me see. Yeah. I'm just going to move up behind Brian. I can't attack anything anyway.
Resilient little wall there.
I will take that
Ow.
1 damage. Ooh, I'll take that 3 versus the ×2. That's for sure. Yikes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Muddled.
Oh, down goes Frazier. Okay,
Okay.
Revenge of Glen time.
So we're gonna do the bottom part of Forceful Storm. Adds +2 to my attack. And now we're gonna get to use my new card. Clear the way. So I'm gonna move. Oh,
Do you have
Jesus,
your
this is.
poison available?
I do, but you know what? It's gonna be a moot point because move one adjacent single hex obstacle, and these are 2 hex obstacles. That's what I get for not reading. Oh man, Glenn no likey. But I will
Well,
use the
at least you've
poison and
got,
my default attack.
and you've got +1 available. Or
Bummer, Glenn,
regenerate.
bummer.
Yeah, you can. Well, you can use the.
No, you can't do the attack.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a single hex obstacle, and these are 2 hex obstacles. But we'll poison him, do a little damage, and make him regret it.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. I have a plan B up my butt.
Let's see. The guards are going after, so the guards. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my potion. Okay. Well, dang it. Sorry, guys. I was looking forward to doing some magic there.
Smacked him pretty good. Trying to get smacked back. Oh,
Yep.
he goes down. You did a pretty good job.
Yeah, our
Okay.
allies are gone, and we need to get the hell out of here.
-2. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to do my trample, and at least that would hopefully kill Mr. Guard. This is where I wish I had my boots, because I can go 1, 2, 3. I can go 4 and be right next to the trap. If I could go 5, then I could attack the next card. The other thing I can do is I can only move 3. And
Yeah,
we can
to
see
follow
if
up with an
my-
attack in case the trample doesn't
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
Well, the trample ignores shield, right?
Nah, because it's an
I
attack.
don't think so. Yeah. But Glenn's got the poison, so
Oh, you're right. You're right.
it should work. But of course, you never know with the. In fact, that was the thing I was meaning to look at. Yeah, I mean, you never know. And then we'll see what happens. Yeah. Like I said, if Glenn had been able to finish him off, then
And Glenn's idea was good. It's just unfortunate that doesn't
then I would
work.
have had another option of. Well, actually, I didn't have too many options. Okay,
Well,
so we're gonna have to burn this
yeah.
one. 1, 2, 3. So we'll confirm that movement. Don't have to do any of the other stuff. Oh, got the +1.
Nice.
Yep.
Well done.
So I might as well move another 1. Yeah, I wish I could get next to him. I could
Wishing
push him into
doesn't
the
help
trap.
us. You got it,
But
man.
as
Don't
long
worry.
as. Okay, so that's that. And then attack 3. Push. Yeah, I can't do either of those, so we'll just
Would have been
get
sweet
the
though.
attack. Yep. Yeah, like I said, the boots it's a tricky thing of when to use them, and
All right.
okay. So Neil, do you think you can get those traps out of the way, and then I'll go through the door?
That is my plan.
Okay. So, Glenn, you're going to take a short rest or a long
I
rest?
need to do a long rest.
Okay. I can do. I can do either. I mean, Neil, if you want to move up, get rid of the traps and attack that guy, or heal yourself or something.
I'm
So
gonna
how?
get rid of the traps and go invisible.
Okay. So I'll take a long rest in that case. That sounds good. That way, if the guard would have to move up, he's going to attack me. He's going to attack me. But
It's going to be a rough turn for us guys because those archers.
oh,
That's 4
yeah.
archers attacking us this turn.
Okay, here's plan B. Neil, you move up, remove the trap. I do a short rest and go through the door.
Yeah,
That
I'm
might be
reconsidering
better.
my long rest now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we had, a couple sturdy skeletons in there to take the archers,
Right.
but I think
I'm glad.
it might be
I'm glad
safer
you.
in that other
I think
room.
I'm glad you pointed that out. I'm gonna take a short rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this very fast, so
Yeah.
traps will be clear in short order.
All right, I'll do a short
Okay.
rest.
I'm hoping we have an
And-
ally in that room. Whether we do or not, I don't know.
I'm not counting on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move slowish and move my ass and kick some ass on the way. Yeah, the bad thing is I don't have my boots. The good thing is I don't think I'm gonna need my boots. Okay, so that's not gonna happen.
One thing I can do. So, okay. Neil's still going to be in this room. Brian, you will not. You'll be in the next room, correct?
I will be in the next room, yes.
Okay. Okay. And you're going invisible right now.
Yep.
Okay.
So Glenn, call up your shield of arrow defense. Or get your butt into the next room.
I can get into the next room.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
I'm just thinking about.
I mean, even if you
Neil?
could, I mean, these archers have blocked themselves with traps except for one. And what's their range? Like 4?
Yeah, probably 4. I don't see any elites.
And the doorway would be safe from all but one, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Or even, not even quite to the doorway.
So Neil, you're gonna be moving fairly fast? I do.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do
I will be moving
faster than
faster than mortal
Light.
brute, for sure.
Okay. Probably so. I just want to. Okay, so that. Okay. I want to move faster than those archers, but if not, then.
Yeah, I mean, that can be hard to do, but.
But if not, like I said, then we'll do what we have to do.
Well, I think as it is right now, you might split their damage between you and Glenn if they go first. Yep.
That would be another good thing, yeah.
You take at least one of them.
Shoot.
But as long as we can get in there, like I said, all we've got to do is kill the captain of the guard. And he's in a tiny little room, so.
He's got 33 health.
Well, you did a good job last time. I will hopefully get to him and have him pinned in the room.
Flanking buddy, yep.
I don't have my boots because of the short rest, so
yeah.
I am.
But I think, yeah, I mean, other than the fact that I think you had a very excellent point there, Glenn, that being a pincushion is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Although you never know. I mean, that's the other thing is too, not knowing what the if you could look at like this is the generic deck of the card or of cards that archers have. Then you
Yeah.
could at least weigh the like, oh,
Right.
they do have a
Well,
range with 4 attack, you
you
know.
know, like some
Like,
enemies don't attack. Like they'll buff themselves. Archers, I don't. I mean, they even when they put out their traps, they're usually doing a ranged attack also.
right, yeah. Move
Living
1, attack 4.
bones,
Yeah.
shuffling up. Archers, attack 4. Ouch.
Although it's
Yeah.
only range of 3.
Yeah, that's true. But
I'm
It's
going
still going to
before
be enough. I'm going to get hit a couple of
Oh, I'm
times.
not going before them. Oh.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I'll have to take it, but
yeah. Oh, the
okay.
elite guards are also doing a ranged attack.
I saw that. Yeah, that was
Interesting. Well,
maybe they're throwing
I
you
am
swords.
moving 6. Confirm movement. And now we will use the curious gear.
So this is
Disarm
just
all traps within range of 2.
Nice.
We'll get 4 of them.
yeah.
And then we're going invisible.
Bomb.
They're moving up.
Go bones.
They're trying. They're trying hard.
Yeah.
Didn't they
That's
have like a
not-
move 4 in their deck or something? Crazy
Yeah.
like that?
They probably have like 1 out of 6.
Right, but they don't have a
There's
very
the-
big deck.
No.
All right.
But
Well,
now we know what to do against them.
I'll be healing myself,
Oh, that's a good idea.
and I will be moving as much as I possibly can.
I don't think you'll be blocking me from the door. Yeah, I can go right through you, around you. Here's the bad thing. So he's not going to be able to attack. Didn't he move onto his own trap?
Ah.
Come on. Okay, I'm going to receive 5 damage.
I will take that 4 points.
Now we got this stupid guard. Oh, the guard didn't attack. Oh, he doesn't attack yet. Okay. So I'm gonna be moving 6. I'm going through the door, and then
Get in
whatever I
there.
find on the other side is gonna.
See what's in there.
With the guards' bodies in your wake, stirring and rising as the undead, you knock through the fortress door.
I can get to him.
Today we
The
stand
unfortunate
against the
thing is-
darkness. The captain
Hold
of
on,
the
I'm
guard bellows at
still
you,
listening.
surrounded by soldiers. To me, I will not let the city fall to this scum.
All right.
Okay. Fortunately, I can't get to the guy. So is that an archer behind all of them?
There's an archer behind, 2 guards in front, and he is all allies add +1 attack to all their attacks this round, and he does an attack 5.
And the guards get to go right after I do.
And they are doing a ranged attack, yeah.
Yeah.
He is not moving though.
Nope. It is burn time. Use those burn cards, folks. Let's do it!
Yeah. 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 And all we
And-
gotta do.
For Skewer, you don't have to be next to him though, so you can avoid his attack.
Well, no, but I have to move. I'm moving the 6th, so I could do the balanced measure.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, I knew I had to move to get to wherever he was. I was hoping he would be alone, but now's the time for me to pull out my times too. So let me get next to him. At least I can get next to him.
Yeah, that's
I'd be
fortunate.
really bummed out otherwise. And then, so he cannot be stunned or anything, right?
No
Right.
to stun, disarm, muddle, or wound.
But I might as well +2 him.
Might as well.
And I'm not going to skip the attack. So, no. Who is that him?
I
think
don't
so.
know which one. The guy with the hat, with the wide-brimmed hat and the feather. He's in between the archer and the
It
guards.
shows attack 8 over his head.
And 33
Yeah, I guess
health.
that's him. That's him. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want to be attacking one of the stupid guards. Oh, I can't
Oh
believe
my
it.
goodness. The fickle
Well,
finger of
I got
fate.
experience points. Yay. Okay, so I got to
discard
burn one card.
Yep. You can burn a movement card.
Yep.
That's true. You're in the perfect spot, Brian. You don't need to go anywhere.
Leaping Cleave. Burn.
You're kind of probably burning another card.
Well, damn.
There was no way around it, though. I think, Brian. I think you did the right thing.
Yeah.
It was just a bad. It was just a bad draw.
Yep. You got 2 more guys attacking you after this, so.
I know. I hope I survive. Well, yeah. -1.
Ow.
I would hate to lose this. Okay, I can take 3 damage.
Select
burn
another
it.
card. Yep.
Okay, at least I got 2 cards left.
We will make them count.
Well, I know 1 card I'm going to save. So I'll have that, and then the bottom of... Oh, yes. Yay.
All right, gentlemen. Let's do
Damn
this.
it. Times 0? I just hope I get to move quickly. My selection's ready. Because I guess if they do any damage to me, I'll be exhausted.
Oh, you got rid of Wall of Doom and Warding Strength? Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, I was debating whether to go defensive or offensive, and it's like after I got the times 0 out of the way, it's like let's go offensive. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, because then
Yeah.
the next 6 sources would have been
you're
nothing, and you'd have Retaliate and Shield.
Well, no, because I think I'm not sure when I got rid of Wall of Doom. It might have been a while back because I just got rid of.
Going fast and getting in there.
Okay.
I got rid of
Are you
Leaping
going on
Cleave
one side or the
first.
other, Neil? Or do you?
There's only one place I can go to reach him.
Okay. Okay.
I might be dead by then. So, Glenn, you can kind of take my place, or time 0.
Yep, that's bad luck.
Well, I guess
That's
the other thing I could have done differently is use my hammer and attack the soldiers. So at least they wouldn't be bothering you guys. But yeah. Oh, I thought I
okay.
froze.
Let's do this.
city guards shielding.
Yeah, I think I'd be
And,
dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
you're right, Glenn.
captain is healing himself.
Yep.
City guard is shield 1.
Would have been nice if we did that last time. Living corpses are on their horse, on his horse though, moving 2. Oh, living bones moving 4. There it is.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to move 5.
You got your boots?
Nope.
He doesn't
No
need
need
them.
for boots. And then
Oh,
we
my
are
guy moved the other way.
going to flanking strike. To use the axe or not to use. Unfortunately, they're not both flanked. But I suppose I might as well.
If you want to hold off till next round.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to use
Okay.
the goggles as well.
I think you might. I can't tell what it's doing.
All right.
Ooh, 10. That's not insignificant.
All right.
Join the party,
Time to
Glenn.
clear the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get him away from his allies, or I could have done like 8 more damage to him.
Right.
But there was no way to do that.
And now it is time for some unstable upheaval with the power potion. So I will both be using the earth element and the power potion. Let's see if we can't do some damage.
Away. 2 of them. Almost 3.
Got 2 of them out. Yep.
That's a good thing. That's a very good thing.
He has no one to heal now, except himself. And he's not next to any allies anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, which is nice. We've isolated him.
He's desperate now.
We will. Might as well go ahead and use the heater shield.
Go for it. Oh man. Okay. Still
Come
got
on,
20 health to
Oh,
get
that's right.
through.
It's time for me to do something glorious.
I'm glad you were able to survive this long.
Yeah, I just wish I had done something the turn before. Okay, so, big 6, right?
Might as well.
Yeah.
I can't stun him. Yeah.
You do
So,
still have your +2 and your ×2 in your deck, so
I know. It's like,
let's
but
hope.
after that
And the whiff is in there too, but you get 2 XP, do some
I
damage.
prefer not to think about the whiff.
Well,
Yeah,
plus
there
one.
we go. Yep,
I
Yeah,
softened
there
the
you go.
buff.
and you get 2 XP.
And that's it for me. I guess I get to move 4.
Well, if you move back and forth, at least you can do an attack because it'll be in a straight line. It'll just be like an attack 1 or 2, but at least it's an attack.
Yeah.
I guess you could move back 2, move up 2, at least do a little attack.
Let's see.
I assume that would work. Or I guess no, you can only move back 1, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're right, Neil. If he moves back 2 and forward 2, it's a straight line.
Right. But
if the movement was
It's
Maybe.
not like
straight
skewer
line,
where the enemy has to be like in that same line. It's just as long as he moved in a straight line.
at the very worst, I am. Well, if he was attacking, the guard's gonna attack. Guard already attacked. I would say at the very worst, I could be.
well, you're exhausted anyway, aren't you?
Exactly. It's just a matter of, like you said, what do I do with my last turn? I mean, grab some gold.
Yeah, that would be the other option. Would be to just.
Or he could end up on the chest, the treasure chest.
Oh, no, that's even better. Yeah, I'd do that.
Okay. Yeah, that way, in case you two are somehow all but there, but you can't get to the chest.
I think we can kill him. I mean, unless he does something crazy next turn.
Okay.
I mean, Glenn taking out the guard and the archer, that was very helpful.
Thank you. I'm glad to be of service. That is such a weird move. That's like an XCOM. They're like, break as much glass as possible.
Chainmail.
Chainmail.
I like that. I need that.
That's you're the one who doesn't have the body armor, so.
Well, that or a shield and give up my hammer, but yeah.
Oh, 1 archer down.
No. No, not our skeletons, not our bones.
Hey,
The
not
nice
us.
thing about this room is those archers can't follow us in.
Okay.
Oh, wow. It
Did
didn't
he-
care where they were. It just
Alright,
healed everyone for 2.
Yeah.
that sucks. Okay,
Alright.
guys.
We're doing a short rest.
That's weird. It says I can do a long rest or a short rest. But I've only got 2 cards, so I'm done, right?
Well, you can do a long rest.
No, he's
mean, if
only
you
got 2 cards. I think it's going to make you go through the motions, but I think you will be exhausted.
Okay,
I
well,
think.
at the very least, I'm there as a target.
Right,
So,
exactly. If you can do a long rest, you should do it.
Yeah, yeah. I
Let's
figured
see
I'd be
what I wanna get
exhausted.
rid of.
That's the other thing I was trying to do is figure out where I could go to make myself a target. So if I'd known I'd still be alive, I could have maybe got next to the. Maybe that's what I should have done. Well, like you said, you could have gone all the way down through your deck so you didn't even have 2 movement left. But I think that would have been. I guess I could have moved 2, and then attacked the
Crap.
guard.
The 2 cards I did not want to lose were the 2 it gave me a choice to lose.
Well,
Well, actually, this will be okay.
I have faith in you guys.
I would like to have more faith in myself. So
You've got cards left. Where there's cards, there's faith, and there's life.
We are going fast and doing damage.
I am not going fast, but I am hopefully doing some damage.
Oh, yeah. You know what I should have done? I should have moved 2 and attacked the guard and used my hammer, so he wouldn't have been a factor.
He's doing his heal again. Move to attack 2, not too bad. All right. I am.
I'm shocked that
buff-
I am moving as early as I am compared to everybody else.
buffing up the solo attacks,
Nice.
and we're gonna pull out backstab.
Oh, go. Got goggles?
Nope.
No? Okay.
That's a huge attack, though.
Oh,
Oh, that was a
don't
great
need
attack,
those
Neil.
goggles.
That was good. Yay, 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 yay.
Don't need no
Woo!
stinking goggles.
Bad luck followed by a little good luck.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That scoundrel with the times two. Good lord.
So what were you
Look
going
at
to do,
that.
Glenn?
I was going to create some obstacles and just do like an
Oh,
attack
okay.
with a push and see if I could push the guy into one of the obstacles.
That's a good
Oh,
idea. Well,
Grab
the
some
obstacle.
gold and smack
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do that instead now. So I'll just move to. And we'll use
I'm
my
technically
attack
not
for.
exhausted.
Yep.
Oh, there's my whiff.
Yep.
Good time for it.
And some gold.
Gold makes everything feel a little better. +1.
Man, I just keep going back to the log to look at Neil's attack. Just 3 + 2 + 2 + 2. I mean, that was like a. That was a 8, an attack 11. Wow, that was just insane.
I mean,
Yo.
you isolated him. That was a good thing. I mean, that upped my damage when you killed those two.
Discard.
I get multiple +2s for you doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I am still alive.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I end my turn.
Yep.
So I
Yes, it
should have
is.
done what I originally was going to do, which is attack the guard. But
And once more you see a transformation of the bodies into soulless, walking corpses. Jexera steps through the doorway behind you. You have done well, mercenaries.
that's
Proved
interesting.
yourself in the face of these relentless pigs. With my bodyguards dead, you will be my new right hand, and we will rule over this city as it was meant to be ruled over. The last remnants of the old empire has finally fallen, and you should be proud. But there is still much work to be done. The Merchant Guild grows concerned about the declining quality of our water supply. We feel there may be some dark force at work below the sewers, poisoning the city. I've also heard some talk behind closed doors of a dragon making roost in the Copperneck Mountains. Some merchants can be such children, but still, the reports are worth investigating. Whatever it is, it could be a threat to the city.
All right. Dang it.
Well,
I
I'm
still didn't get my Neil. I hate you.
and I
I
didn't
love
either. I
that
thought
one.
I
You
thought-
keep getting
I
it.
didn't get it until the very end, till the boss.
I figured, killing 5 monsters shouldn't be that difficult, but yet this was the adventure where you skip killing monsters and
Well, if you'd gotten a good trample in, you could have gotten it, but it didn't really present itself.
Yeah. And I thought I
No.
might
Well, we got the
actually have been
chest,
able
though.
to kill the first monster, but not quite.
I got some gold. And hopefully
I
maybe
upped my
that-
damage record, but it's still below Glenn's from last time.
By 1
yeah,
point,
I
I
did
think.
some damage. I'm just glad I actually technically survived. But yeah,
We did
now,
that 8 XP.
I was kind of expecting that if we killed the
So
guardsmen and
items
stuff,
used.
they would turn into skeletons. But I didn't see that. Did you?
I didn't either. It was in the
Yeah.
closing, then the epilogue.
Right. That's kind of what I was expecting, and I'm like, but I wasn't even sure how many we actually killed because we were running for most of them. But we did have
The
to kill
items used seems like a bug. I wonder what's all counted there.
I'm kind of wondering about that
Let's
too.
see.
Items used 21. And I'm like, I don't know what that
Right,
means.
it must have to do with our allies somehow. But I mean, it was looking kind of scary there.
Oh, when I
But even
whip,
with,
I'm like, ugh,
with the whiff, we still got it.
yeah. I'm like,
Once we had that room cleaned out, once Glum killed those guys, I was pretty sure we would get it, pending what whatever the captain of the guard could pull out of his hat.
Well, I was
Right.
just glad that it was a small room. It's like, okay, if I get in there and use my 6, I should be able to attack him, and I should be able to do at least some decent damage, and not have to worry about chasing him all over the room.
Yeah.
Which was the case, but yeah,
Well, Glenn isolating him up by damage, quite a bit. You could see
right.
I was getting a lot more +2s after that.
Yeah, well, that's another thing to try to coordinate is, it may be worth, like my second, like when I went to get the chest, what I should have done, especially if I'd known I'd be alive, was moved behind, or at least to attack that one guy, that one surviving guardsman, and use my hammer. So at least he wouldn't have been a threat.
Well, yeah, if you'd done that, because then the captain couldn't have attacked you because he wasn't moving. And I think in hindsight, that would have been better.
Yeah, yeah.
Although,
But I mean, I also thought I was going to be, I still don't. I needed to go through the mechanics of the cards to
Basically,
figure out
you
how
wouldn't
that
have been able
works.
to take the next turn because you only had one card. But technically, you were
Right.
able to rest and discard a card. It's just you wouldn't have been able to take next turn.
Right, yeah. But still, I mean, the other thing I could have done was been a target. Like, I
right,
could have at
exactly.
least taken an attack so that you guys, and we don't know what the leader's other cards might have been. He didn't seem to be an attacker, which is also a good thing. I mean, if we were to do this scenario again, which I'm glad we didn't have to, yeah, it's like, what does he do? Does he have, like the other guy, the Bandit King, had that, he attacks at whatever strength of his surviving
Well,
minions, which is
I
like,
think after doing it once, we would know that middle room or the penultimate room.
right,
Run, go in, dirt tornado. Those archers, and the rest of us just book up.
yeah.
The right side.
Well, we had the right idea. I mean, Glenn
Right.
was very good at pointing out the tactical things of, yeah, we got to get to the
I
next door.
almost didn't realize that.
The
I was just
archers
like,
would
okay, we're all
condition
going to end
us.
there. And I'm like, oh crap, that's like 4 archers attacking us.
Yeah. Well, and
Well, Glenn had said, I could have used that single out earlier, because then those archers, were singled out, and I might have been able to kill a couple of them.
Well,
Gotcha.
and the other thing that you were
Range
pointing
attack.
out, Glenn, was, just to be able to take that those 3 attacks. I can't remember what card it was. I think I had gotten rid of that earlier. I think that was the card I burned on my short rest. But because I was debating, it's like, do we need to survive attacks or do big damage? And I had my move 6, I had my attack 6, and I also had the balanced attack.
Yeah.
So it's like between the 2 of those, I should be able to get 2 big attacks off, or at least as big as I can do them. But the idea of absorbing damage would have been a good idea too. Like, if we had to stay in that room, then I probably would have done that instead, just to absorb damage from the archers.
Right.
But we made it.
Yep.
So let's exit this dungeon and let's go get what we got. Let's get some reward.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it'd be definitely time for me to go to bed.
Boop, boop, boop. What do you have for us, Jexara? Oof. Oh, look at our reputation. Ugh.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Prosperity went up.
An axe design. New weapon.
Yep, +2 prosperity. That's nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we need to get to 5, so we're 2 out of 5, I think.
Yep.
As far as the prosperity, yeah, I wasn't keeping track of.
So this one.
So the mountain
Is that
pass.
the dragon, maybe?
That's the
Probably.
potential dragon. Yeah.
And the bandit
Yeah.
sewers. Yep.
I think either way, we should be able to get some more prosperity.
Well, prosperity is one thing. That's with the merchants, but the what was the other one? Reputation.
Yeah, we're down to
Also.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but yeah, I definitely would.
Yeah, let's take a look at
Battle
this chainmail,
Oh, down
Brian.
to -1. Right.
Ooh, look at Brian's chainmail.
It's only 20.
Well, it
Oh, you
does
get
add
3
three
minus
minus
ones.
ones to your deck.
On the next 3 sources of damage from attacks targeting you, gain shield of 1. Well, you get to use it. You get to use it quite often since it'll recycle when you take your long rest. That's kind of what I figured a shield would be, but the -1s. But I guess those can be mitigated a bit.
Right.
And it's only 20. Oh, wait a minute. The chainmail is sold out. They don't
Well, no,
have
the
it.
chainmail is bound to you.
Yeah, the first time
Oh.
you picked it up, like in our first dungeon, it was a design, so it got added to this.
Okay.
Kind of like the what did we just get? The Skullbane axe was a design that was added. During your melee attack, targeting a living corpse, living spirit, or living bones, add +5 to a single attack.
Okay, so I don't have to pay for it?
Nope,
Correct.
it's
Okay.
already yours.
Okay. Well, that's good. But that means I got plenty of gold. Halfway to the next experience level. Oh, I did get a perk. Did I get a perk? No, I didn't get a perk. Why is the perk thing available?
Your equipment, isn't it? The third one,
It's on the cross swords.
is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, it's probably because you have the
chainmail.
3 -1s added to your deck. So it wants you to
what do I have to
see
do?
that.
Okay. But do I have to do anything with them, or
Nope, they're just there.
you would think that would go away then?
Have you
It
equipped
will
the
once you.
chainmail? Oh,
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Oh. So how do you equip items?
You go to your backpack,
Uh-huh.
and then
shows
you
it's already
click on
equipped,
whatever
I think.
item. You already have the chainmail on right now.
Yeah.
So why is it still got the exclamation point over the cross swords?
Because when you go to your cross swords, well, when you click on your cross swords, your perks show up, right?
Yeah.
And then your attack modifiers.
Yep.
And then at the bottom of that screen, you'll see additional attack modifiers. And it might have like a check mark on it, the -1.
I don't know what it is, but it went away.
Well, it's because you went there. It's just the game saying, hey, please acknowledge that you have 3 -1s added to your deck.
Well, now there's an exclamation point on the merchant, but it won't let me click the merchant. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
Okay. Whatever.
Let's see. So abandoned sewers are vipers, ooze, and more vermlings.
This is weird.
What's weird?
Ooze.
Well, I still have an exclamation point on the merchant, and yet
So have you clicked on the green shield for the merchant?
it won't let me.
Are you already
Well,
on the
I'm
merchant
on the
screen?
merchant. I'm on the merchant. I'm on the merchant
Then you
screen.
might just need to scroll down to the new axe that's available, the Skullbane axe, which probably has an exclamation mark or something on it. Which is the game just saying, hey, there's a new item available from the merchant, and it wants you to see it.
guess that's what it was. I wish it had put an exclamation point next to the Skullbane axe to say, "This is what I want you to look at." Versus,
It should have. It did for me.
it didn't for me at all. There was nothing. If you hadn't mentioned it, I would have. There was nothing there.
Well, I'm glad it's not there anymore.
Yep.
The mountain pass is Earth and Wind Demons again, and Inox Archers and Guards again.
Earth demons got huge health. Ugh.
Yeah, we only
Inox
seen
Archers.
one of those, I guess, haven't we?
Yeah. They
Both of
moved
them,
really
both one
slow.
and,
They did a lot of damage.
yeah, that one and the sewer one are both kill all enemies.
Yeah. Not
Alright.
fun. But we can decide.
Yep, our reputation took a hit, but the merchants are in charge now.
Yep.
Or,
We got lots of gold. Did you buy something, Neil?
nope.
No, I got lots of gold. So,
We don't have to buy armor, at least.
no, I was surprised by that. But also the -1s, I'll have to do something with that. At the same time, 'cause I figured that's kind of what a shield would be like. I was like, yeah, a shield would be nice, but that is basically a shield. 3 hits per long
Well,
rest.
I mean, you kind of see how with those guards, how their shields can really
Oh yeah,
reduce a lot of damage, especially like something those skeletons that don't do
a
a
lot
lot
of
of damage.
damage.
They get a lot of attacks, but they don't do much damage.
Yep. Yep. Okay, well, like I said, I got to go to bed.
All right.
But
We will
see you
Yep, we'll
Wednesday.
figure out where we want to
end
go
our session.
Wednesday.
Hmm. Yep.
I was just saying we'll figure out
I'll
where
have
we
to-
want to go Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll have to also figure out what to do with my cards. That definitely changes some things up. So, okay.
Awesome.